Okay, so this is the collection that I'm going to be using today. It's the one by My Mind's Eye called The Sweetest Thing, and it's really cute. This has wood chips, so I may use some of these wood pieces since the challenge calls for wood veneers. But I also have a wood veneer from Studio Calico, this border strip that I've had for a long time. I'll be using that wood veneer in the project as well. The background is going to be really simple. Let me move this out of the way first. The background is just going to be this very simple chevron pattern. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Heidi Swapp color shines and incorporate some of the pops of color from this paper here. So I'm going to use some gold color shine and also some pink color shine, as well as some of the silver, I think it's called tinsel color shine. So I'm going to use those. This is going to be just a thin layer down here at the bottom, and also the banners will be made out of some of this that's going to be cut at the top of the page. And then the alternating side is the section that will be layered on the middle in this area right here. The challenge also calls to use thickers as well as a theme. So the theme is my YouTube channel name, which is 2tinytreasures. So these are some thickers. I threw the packaging away, so I don't remember which name these are, but these are those silver foil thickers that you can find at Michael's. And so this one's called 2tinytreasures, and that's going to be my main focal theme of the page. So it's probably going to go somewhere around here, but I don't want to set that down yet until I've color shined then the splotches of color shine on the page like I want. Some other things I might use is I have to do like 3 sentences of hand journaling. I might use this, but I have a feeling since this is such a light background, I might just write directly on the background itself or on the Polaroid that I'll be including on this page. Also to include within my layers are these really adorable brads, of course. So that's like my signature items, so I will include that somewhere on my layout as well. I really love the enamel dots in this collection. These are really cute. I might use some of these stickers because they have words that really go with the pictures and that I'll be using since it's a layout that will have my kids in them. And then I also have these really beautiful crochet doilies that came with the collection that I'll try to incorporate. And I might use some of these banners. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. And then I have a sticker sheet here as well that I could use that has a couple of banners, but we'll see what we end up using out of that. So this is kind of the general idea of how the layout is going to go, and I'll just keep the camera rolling as I do the layouts. So I've taken this one sheet of scrapbook paper and divided it up. This sheet right here is going to be used to cut out the triangles for the banner that I want. So I'll set that to the side. This is a piece that's going to layer toward the center. I'm just going to take this bottom piece off, but I kept it on there because I wanted to show you something. Down here is where the paper lines have that little strip. And the nice thing with the My Mind's Eye collections is they kind of put a little decorative strip on those for you, on kind of on one side. The other side will have like the company name, and then another side kind of has another little decorative strip. So I saved the strip off of this page as well as the background page. So here's the one from the background page, and I thought it was perfect for journaling. It has that gray chevron in it, and it's a nice blue background around it. And so I just cut out a little banner end on it. So what I'm going to do with those is first I will layer these papers. I'm going to have this print again on the very bottom down here. And then I will layer this one and put it right around here. I'm going to have my Polaroid there. So this little banner piece is going to be an accent with some journaling right here underneath where the Polaroid is going to go. And then this piece I thought would be a great highlight to have just right underneath where the little triangle banners are going to be, since they're going to be alternating with this color as well as this color. I thought that would be a nice spot for that one. And then across that is where I will put my title for 2 Tiny Treasures. So it gives me a nice guideline to use on my page. And then down here, before I anchor this, I'm also going to have my wood veneers, probably like this, layered underneath that little section right there. So it's coming together. I have some chalk inks from Blitzy that I had purchased, and I'll be using those probably to color up these wood veneers a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do on the actual paper itself is use my color shines to just kind of put some dollops here and there. So I'm going to be using Tinsel, Primrose, and Mustard from the Heidi Swapp collection. Well, my layout for MercyTiara's challenge is finally finished, and it really didn't take me that long. It's like when you have a paper line that you love as well as a good sketch, it makes it go so quickly. So I'll start at the top. Here I used some color shine from Heidi Swap and just drizzled it over the page so it could have those little speckles of color. And I sewed the banner with my sewing machine, and then I taped it to the back. I used a strip from the paper itself and used that to line up my title. I cut out a Polaroid on the Silhouette Cameo and printed out a picture in black and white of my two girls at the age they were when I really started to scrapbook a lot. And to anchor down that Polaroid, I used a few stitches up there as well as down here with my sewing machine. And then this doily was part of the collection, and as well as this wooden button, and then I put a brad in the center of that. I used this wood veneer from Studio Calico, and I trimmed it down to size, and then alternated the enamel dots from the My Mind's Eye collection. Then I layered a few more papers down here. This is washi tape that came with the collection, and then this paper repeating again, cut into a banner shape, and then another piece of scrap from the bottom of one of the papers. I colored this wood veneer with, I think it was pickled raspberry distress ink, and heated it with the heat tool, and put that wood veneer down right here that says remember. And then up here I wrote the story, and I stamped out the date. Remember this, December 7th, 2010. That's not when the photo was taken. That goes off of this theme right here. That's when I posted my first YouTube video. So I thought that would be appropriate since this is my first layout ever addressing my actual YouTube channel itself. So here I explain that the precious girls are why I started to scrapbook a lot. I want to preserve all those little moments that pass so quickly. My YouTube channel started out as a tutorial for them to learn how to explore and create with our tools. So that's why my YouTube channel started, and that's why it's at where it is today. And of course, thanks to all of the subscribers who keep watching. So thank you so much for your comments and for subscribing. And this is where my YouTube name, 2 Tiny Treasures, came from. Thanks for watching.